Good morning, Stonewall. How are you doing?
Good morning, guys.
It is Wise
Word.
Wednesday.
Y'all gave me the easiest part.
I forgot what day it was. I don't know. Thanks for the help, though, Mr. Sizemore.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
On Wise Word Wednesday, I have the very wise individuals.
Clearly.
Miss Boswell, your school counselor. And I'm only
Yeah.
wise because I have the simplest
Miss
word.
Lindsay, and I don't know about that.
And I am Mr. Sizemore with CIS. And on Wise Word Wednesday,
We need more coffee.
Yes.
yeah. Mountain Dew.
Yeah, coffee.
Woo!
But the wise individuals are coming to you from Support You News. And notice when I said wise, I was including both the ladies.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
If you keep
You have
saying
more,
it,
you
I
have more
will.
faith in us.
Yes, absolutely.
Ourselves right now.
Well, on Wise Word Wednesday, we have two.
Yes.
Two. You want to introduce them?
Would love to. Today on Wise Word Wednesday, we have Kamaya and Gabby. Come on in, ladies. And say good morning to Stonewall. Our very wise friends are going to share some wise words of advice for us today. Are you ready to get started, girls? Let's do it.
All right, so today we are going to be reading a story from Once Upon a Time, Storytelling to Teach Character and Prevent Bullying by Alyssa Davy Piermain. And our story today is The Legend of the Panda. You guys ready?
Yes.
It has been told that long ago in China there were no panda bears. The bears were pure white. A girl named Li Min lived with her mother and father and her 4 sisters in a forested, hilly area of the country. It was her job each day to take the sheep up into the hills to feed on the green grass. While they grazed, she would pick herbs and flowers to give to the elders to make medicine. One day, as the sheep were grazing, a shy white bear cub appeared at the edge of the forest and watched Li Min. It came again the next day and the next. Each day, Li Min was able to get a little closer to the bear until at last she was able to sit next to it and to stroke its fur. After a while, the bear would even put its soft head in her lap. She saw that it was a gentle creature, eating only the soft, tender bamboo shoots. Soon, the sheep befriended it also. It came every day to join the girl and her herd, and it followed her about. One day, as the girl was picking herbs a short distance from the sheep, she heard a growling noise and turned to see a leopard leap from the forest and begin to attack the white bear. Without thinking, she picked up her stick and ran at the leopard. It stopped attacking the bear and turned on the girl. Soon the girl lay dead. When Li Min did not come home that afternoon, the villagers searched the hills until they found her body. The family decided to bury her on the hillside that she had so loved, and everyone from the village came to the ceremony. As they stood together, sadly crying, they heard a noise from inside the forest. There, a whole group of white bears was sitting, wearing black armbands and crying too. As they cried, they hugged one another and rubbed their eyes with their paws. Their hands were covered with dirt from the forest floor and the black dye from the armbands. As they rubbed their eyes, black circles began to form around them. Those circles, born of their grief and love for the kind girl, remain to this day. We now call the bears pandas. We love them for their gentleness and work hard to prevent their extinction.
Oh, gosh, so that's a pretty
Powerful story.
Pretty
isn't it?
powerful story, and I love the way in Chinese culture so frequently they use the stories with nature.
Mhm.
And us as humans being in what's the word I'm looking for? Connection with the animals and the nature, and I just think they do a beautiful job telling stories in such a way. So what questions do we have today, Miss Lindsay?
So what feelings did you notice as the story was told? Did you notice any feelings along the way?
Sadness.
Okay.
Yeah, there at the
Definitely was
end,
some
right?
sadness at the end.
Yeah.
Why do you think Lee Min chased the leopard with a stick instead of maybe climbing a tree or running away?
Trying to protect herself
She was trying to protect herself, and who else?
and the white bear because she liked them.
Yeah,
was
because
protecting
through
their
that
sheep.
time, they developed into friends,
Mhm.
right? Is that something that you feel like you would do for your friends or family, that you would put yourself in harm's way to protect them?
Yes.
I know as a mother, I
Mhm.
definitely feel that way.
Yes.
And for a teacher in a school full
Mhm.
of children that I love, I would put myself in front of harm for any of you guys.
Absolutely. Do you think that that was a good idea for her to do that? When should we run and when should we try to help? Do you have any thoughts on that?
When there's nothing to help, you should run.
Okay, when maybe there's nothing you can do to help a situation, okay? Anything else, Gabby?
Something to help. You could.
Yeah.
If you could ask Lee Min a question, what do you think you would ask her?
Why did you run?
Okay?
Why did you help the bear?
What maybe was going through her mind when she was making that decision?
And do you think sometimes anything goes through our mind other than I have to protect this person or this thing that I love?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes nothing but that thought
Yep.
goes through our minds, right? Yeah.
Do you have a favorite pet that has grown to trust you that maybe you have that kind of relationship with that Lee Min had with the bear and the sheep?
I have a pet now.
Okay, yeah.
And today, she got her shot yesterday. Precious? Yeah, Precious. And today she didn't want to walk down the steps to go to the bathroom. And when my mom got her downstairs, because everybody else went downstairs, she had to go.
That happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely so. And you know, sometimes our pets can be just like family
Yes.
members, can't they? For sure.
Yes.
Girls, thank you so much for
Yes.
participating with us on Wise Word Wednesday. There are lots of questions in there for you all to think about in class today, so talk about it, think about it. Different components, whichever one kind of strikes conversation in your class today. And we hope you have a wonderful and wise day. Bye, guys.
Bye.